Hey you guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Jacob Peterson. This is my wife, Julia Peterson.
Hello.
If you haven't met her. And you guys, today we are answering some questions that we have gotten like literally since the day we have gotten married.
Yeah.
And everybody is wondering, are we gonna have a baby? Are we pregnant already? When are you guys gonna have a baby? If you are gonna have one. And we haven't said anything really about any of this. And so we wanted to sit down and talk to you guys kind of about our thought process with the whole thing. Pregnancy, are we pregnant? Yes or no? The whole rundown. So let's go ahead and let's talk
Where
about...
do we even begin?
I don't even know. I want a baby. I'll start with that. I want a baby.
I want one too, I think.
You think?
No, I do. I definitely
We've talked about this.
I definitely want one.
Yeah, she definitely wants one.
Or two.
We talked about this. It was really important before we got married. I wanted to make sure that Julia wanted a family because I wanted a family.
Yeah.
And so we both kind of talked about, okay, do we want to have kids? Yes, you know, that's something we agreed upon. Before we started dating, we talked about that. And I'm working on her with the amount of kids.
Listen. I told him, I'm like, we gotta have one and see how it goes.
I want 3. You only want 1 though. It makes me
one
so
or
sad.
two, one or two. But I want to start with one, obviously, and see how it goes. His dad's a twin, so we may have twins. I had a dream the other night that we were gonna have twins.
What would we name our twins?
Jacob and
No.
Julcub.
No, we'd have to figure it out. But yeah, you guys, we're gonna talk all about all of this. So first off, just kind of to like clear the air on everything. A lot of you guys have asked if we're having a baby or if we're even pregnant yet. And the answer to that is no. Unfortunately. I wish. Not unfortunately. Let me rephrase that. I really want a baby. Like, I really want to have a baby. I really want to have a child. But I feel like there's 2 things for me. Number 1, I want to spend more time with Julia, just like her as my wife, before we have a baby. And then number 2, I feel like we need to figure out life a little bit more. Like, we have a dog. We have Jax, right? We have our dog Jax. And we have each other. But I just feel like us having a baby right now, like if it's the Lord's will for us to have a baby, we will.
Right. Yeah.
And that will be amazing. But I just feel like there's so much yet we have to learn and grow in and just really prepare the best so that when we do have a baby, the baby's in good hands and good arms and we can take care of it to the best of our ability.
Right. No, I completely agree. I feel like I go back and forth. Like, sometimes I'm like, I want a baby now. And
literally.
The next day, I'll be like, okay, no. Like,
there's been times she's come up to me, she's like, can we have a baby? I'm like, whoa. I thought we had originally said, I think it was like 3 to 4 years after we get married would be when we have our first. So we'd start trying after like 2 or 3 years. But who knows, that might change, that might come up sooner or get pushed back because there's been about 4 or 5 times where Julia's been like, I really want a baby.
But then, like, right now, like, I'm not right. Like, so it just changes depending on the day. And so that means that definitely, like, we're not ready. And, like, God will reveal to us when that is. And, like, we've been praying, like, He'll change our heart to show us, like, when the right time is. And we just know that it's not right now.
Yeah, and I'm super sure of it. Like, when God changes my heart on having a kid, I know I'm going to be like, Julia, I know it's time. Let's have a kid. Like, let's at least try for a baby.
Yeah. And
I know He'll change my heart, but currently He hasn't changed my heart on that. Like, I do want a baby, which is right now, I just don't think it would be the best time for us to have a baby.
Right, no. We, like, just got married.
Yeah.
We literally,
like 3 months ago, like, almost
married.
4 months ago, we just got married. And so, as fun as that would be, like, I just imagine, like, little Jacob and Julia's running around everywhere.
That would be so fun.
It would be.
Yeah.
And like sometimes too, I think it would be cool to just be like the young parents. Like the parents that are like 32
but
or 30,
even if we wait a couple of
when
years,
their kids are 17.
Even if we wait a couple of years, we'll
no, that's
still
not
be
right.
even if we wait a couple of years, we'll still be the young parents.
Yeah, we'll be more like 36 or 37 when our kids graduate if we keep the timeline kind of like what we're hoping. So
my mom was 36 when she had me, so like that's young.
Yeah, that is really
grown children.
So anyways, but hey, you know what? This also gives us time to think of things like, hey, we can make like a really awesome nursery. You know, we can like start thinking of baby names and take a long time to do kind of like process of elimination on what baby names we want for like a boy or a girl, that type of thing. And too, I feel like Julia is always thinking about a baby, so she can like just start planning some of these things super early. I would not be surprised if I came home 2 weeks from now and she's got baby clothes in the closet. I'm like, what are these for? Oh, for when we have a baby. Like, she would do something like that.
I would, but I'm not going to, because I don't want to get my hopes up. And like, we are like, there's definitely like part of me that I'm like, oh, I know that would be so great, and then there's another part of me that's like, I definitely want to wait until I can give like more of myself to the baby and like not feel so spread thin. It's just there's so many challenges that come when you're not entirely like, okay, we are gonna do this, like we're so ready for it. And I guess that when you get pregnant, you have time to prepare, so that's kind of like a blessing. It's not like you just like have a kid, like you don't have a kid, like, you know, there's time in between. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, we'll see. I think it changes for me daily, like what I want. And seeing our friends starting to get pregnant and have kids, I'm like,
I know.
we need one.
Yeah, no, she definitely does that. But all in all, yes. So currently, no, we're not pregnant. We're not having a baby as of right now. But we really do want to have a family one day. We really do want to have kids. And we just want to make sure, again, that we're in the best position possible as future parents, if that's in God's will, to like take care of that child and really nurture for them and care for them. And yeah, I just feel like we have a lot of growing to do.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and I was gonna say too, like, you know, whatever age you guys have kids, like, it's totally different for everybody. Like, some of you guys at our age might have been ready for a kid, and that's, you know, great for you guys. And some of you guys might want to wait even longer and have some more of life under your belt. And I guess my encouragement, not only for us, but like for everybody else watching, is I think God will definitely reveal to you when it's time to have a baby.
Yeah.
And that either may be, hey, we're pregnant, or it's like, hey, we haven't been trying for a baby, but I now feel like we're ready. And you talk that over with your spouse, you pray about it, receive clarity, and then kind of go from there. So.
Yeah, and like, unfortunately nowadays, it's honestly not even a guarantee like that you will be able to have a baby when you want to have a baby. So yeah, it's just a lot of prayer that needs to go into it and be involved in it. And yeah, we definitely pray about it. I've prayed about it. I'm like, okay, God, like if it's the right time, like reveal to us what that is. And literally, you guys, this is a funny story. So my cycle, like this is kind of TMI, but like it's on the dot. Like girls know what I'm talking about. Like I know for a fact every single time when my period is gonna start. And when we got married, our first month of marriage, I was a week late, and I was like, oh no. Like I was so stressed out. I was like, not the first month. Like, no. So it was like a week, and I'm like, oh no. And then the next day I ended up starting, but I was so convinced almost that then I was kind of sad. I was kind of sad when I wasn't pregnant. I was like, wait, does this mean that it's time for us to have a baby? But I got over it. But that's just kind of funny. I thought you guys
I was kind of sad too, because you were kind of like, it's been a while. Like, I should have started by now. And I was like, I kind of got scared. No, I didn't get scared. I was kind of like, oh, okay. And then she was like, yeah, no, it's all good. And I was like, oh. Like, I was kind of
sad. Like, it kind of gets exciting to like think about it. And then you're like, oh, wait.
I mean, you just think about it. It's like Julia and me, like, it's a little one of us that God has perfectly created. Like, and that's just so exciting, I feel like. Yeah, we're just staying faithful to God's timing in that, and praying that hopefully we'll be able to have a kid one day. And so, no, we're not pregnant, unfortunately.
No, we're not. But we will let you guys in.
We're going to keep you guys in the loop of like, hey, it might be time to start trying for a baby. Like, if God reveals it to us, and, you know, we take time to pray about it, if we want to put it out on the internet or whatnot and all of that, like, we're going to keep you guys in the loop, just kind of like what God's revealing to us and just updates in our life. And, but yeah, if there's anybody watching here too who has had experience with, like, I guess babies, like if you guys have a child of your own or babies of your own, like, I'm just so excited for the rewarding side of it. And like, I know it's all rewarding, but like, I can't wait to watch our son or our daughter grow up and like every single day, like see them learn something new or like say a word or take their first crawl, you know, or take their first step and first word, and like it's just
definitely refining. I've heard a lot of people say
it's so cool to think about though, because it's just so rewarding when that happens, and it's just like nobody else could care in the world, and then as a mom and a dad, you're like, yes, go, like you're cheering your
That's how I feel with Jax. Like, he eats all his food, I get so excited. I'm like, imagine when I have a kid, like I'm gonna be obsessed.
I hope they sleep as much as our dog.
I know. Yeah, we'll start praying.
He's just
for that
over
now.
there sleeping.
He is. He's snoozing.
But, yeah, I just feel like that's got to be so rewarding, and just to like continue to see God's hand in their life, like no matter what. I think it's gonna be so cool.
Yeah, and children are such a blessing. Like, if we were to get pregnant literally right now, like I would be so excited, and there wouldn't be a single part of me that would be like, oh no, like this is awful. Like, that's not at all how we would be. And like, we know children are such a blessing, and like, so if we do end up getting pregnant, it's awesome.
Yeah,
And
but
that's
lastly, I was gonna say too, I'm so excited to see Julia become a mom. Like, that's one of my things I'm most excited for, is like to watch Julia become a mom and like.
Yeah, I gotta do all the hard work.
Well, even literally, like as she's like just like starting pregnancy, like it's obviously in different trimesters and like different chapters through that, and so it's like it'll be cool just to kind of see throughout each, like not only trimester but just like every single day, like. I don't know, it'd be so cool to see you become a mom. I'm just excited for that.
It's gonna be so awesome.
I'm just
become a dad.
Yeah, I'm just excited for that. So that's gonna
Maybe
be.
we do need to have a baby.
We need to stop making this video
Maybe
before
we do.
But...
Hearing you say that, I'm like, mommy.
Oh man. Well, let us know what you guys think down below. Do you guys think we should have a kid? For the parents out there, this is what I'll say. What is one piece of advice as a parent that you would share with new mothers and fathers? Like, for when that season comes, comment down below and kind of let us know. Give us a glimpse into that. Because, like, we're always willing to take advice, no matter what. Like, I'll keep it in the back of my mind, and I know Julia will too, so.
Oh, yeah.
Anyways, you guys, that is a life update for us in terms of pregnancy, children, life, future life, and kind of just like all of that. And so for the people who thought we were pregnant, we're not, we're sorry, but we are so excited for the day that we become parents, and we just wanted to share with you guys and be super vulnerable firsthand with just kind of all of these questions and just kind of get you guys answers so you guys know where we're at, but then also the things we're excited for, these things we're excited to learn and see one another grow into, before having a child, and then during, and then after. And so anything else?
Nope, that's it. Stay tuned, you guys. You never know.
Yeah, stay tuned, you guys. You never know. You guys will be the first to know when we do have a baby. Well, I guess I will, but then you guys, I will, and then family will, and then you guys will. But.
We'll keep you in the loop. Don't worry.
We'll keep you guys in the loop. But anyways, if you guys are new here, you guys, please subscribe, click the bell for notifications, like this video, comment your favorite part of this video, or just some advice you want to give us when you want to see us have a kid. Whatever. And until next time, you guys, we love you all. We hope you guys enjoyed this life update.
Yes.
And we'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.